December 10th, 2007. It was the first time I had left my peaceful apartment the whole day. As I stepped outside, I was carried away by a crowd with umbrellas and large coats, a stream of people negotiating left and right to make their way and still not collide with anyone. It smelled fresh from the light rain that had just begun. I was walking on Broadway Street, and behind me was a French couple pointing to the tip of the City Hall building. I always wondered, with all the beautiful buildings in Europe, what would impress Europeans visiting New York City. Christmas was around the corner, and I could feel the energy of excitement and holiday shopping buzz all around me. Then I noticed the scaffolding on the corner of Broadway and Reed Street where the Starbucks coffee shop was. There was a black man, dressed in all white, with thick, curly, black hair. He was hiding from the rain under the canopy of the scaffolding. There was something about him that seemed unreal or out of context. His shoes were white, and he had the kind of loose dress that one associates with the holy man of India. He noticed my stare and smiled at me with his eyes. I passed him and entered the coffee shop. There were only a few people inside. I bought my treat and went to my usual place at the far back of the cafe to enjoy my moment. As I took off my coat, I saw the man in white standing right behind me, very close, almost too close for New York standards. Behind him were two more men, also wearing white. I looked around, and no one seemed to notice what was going on. I thought to myself, something does not add up here. I looked back again, verifying that I was not daydreaming, and they were still there. This is New York, and anything can happen here, I said to myself. I sat down, and the black man in white pulled up a chair on the other side of the table and said in the softest voice, "We wish to speak with you. Is that all right?" My heart started to pump a bit faster. I thought maybe they wanted money, but I said okay, and then all of a sudden I felt the noise around me quiet down, as if time stopped for a moment, and I could no longer hear the holiday music playing above me, nor the Spanish-speaking couple 2 tables down. The man said, "We want to speak to you about you, and we wish you to take notes." Normally I would have said, "And who are you?" However, looking at him, I felt as if I had to do what he said, as he emitted an energy that made me feel like melted butter. I pulled out my notebook and pen, and without saying anything I waited. I always carry my notebook and pen in case some brilliant idea will cross my path. It is habit from way back. Somehow I felt that there was something so unusual about this that I just had to follow and flow with it. The man started to speak in a slow, soft tone. He had a low baritone voice. As he spoke, I felt so much love coming from him. The other two were right beside him, sitting as well. I remember thinking that I did not see any additional chairs at my table, and that it was strange. He spoke as a group, and this is what he said. "We are angels like you, and it is time we met. Please take notes." So I did.